Travel patterns are changing around the world. Total numbers of people exploring the planets are going up. Lars Holte is with Deutsche Welle and joins me from Berlin. Good afternoon, Lars. You have looked at fresh numbers. How is tourism going in Germany this year?
Thanks for having me. Well, the good news is tourism is up, albeit slightly, looking at the first half of the year. So that obviously only covers the time getting into the beginning of summer, and it's leaving out what for many people in Europe is the prime travel time, pretty much July and August. Anyway, looking at those numbers for the first half of the year, we're seeing growth of 0.1% for travel within Germany. Now, that doesn't sound like much, but it actually comes on top of a record year last year. So we're seeing an extremely strong trend over the past few years with a lot of people visiting or traveling within Germany. Now, what's interesting, numbers of international visitors have gone down by 12%, but that is because last year Germany hosted the football Euro Cup, and that obviously brought in a lot of visitors from all the participating nations. That is obviously a one-time event. Now we see that factor gone, but interestingly enough, it's all being made up by domestic travelers, hence the slight uptick in the bottom line.
So, Lars, why is domestic travel so strong then?
Well, I want to say it's because Germans are realizing more and more how beautiful the country is. There are great cities to explore. There's great hiking. There's beautiful coasts, mountains, castles. Really, Germany is worth exploring. However, if we're really honest here, the strong growth in domestic travel is much more coming due to two factors, and those are not really that positive. For one, even though the economy is coming back a bit, growing a little stronger again, we've had some rough times here, a long recession followed by a stagnation. Despite new initiatives by the government to prop up the economy, growth is only coming back very slowly. And in such an environment, people tend to vacation on the cheap. And obviously travel within the country is a lot cheaper indeed, with no need to fly. Now, that would be the most important aspect, of course. And then there's the other factor. Traveling abroad has become less attractive, especially with regards to the United States. It used to be one of the top travel destinations for Germans, but under the Trump presidency, with all the troubles around trade, but also immigration, visa, and even the outright horrible cultural developments in the US, many people currently don't want to travel there, and that's not only true for Germans, but actually affects tourism from other countries as well.
All right, thank you so much, Lars, for joining us and bringing us the latest straight from Germany.